Hi everybody, how are you doing? And welcome to the English of Everything. I'm Benjamin, and today I'm going to give you some advice and some recommendations. I know I've done this in the past. I've made videos about recommendations and especially about music and books and things like this. But today I'm going to give you 10 recommendations or 10 pieces of advice how to improve your mind and your memory. Most people in the world would like to have a better mind, a better memory, become more clever, become more intelligent, and guessing by the fact you're watching this video and trying to learn English, you're trying to improve your mind and improve your memory as well. So I'm going to give you 10 pieces of advice that I think are very helpful for doing this. Okay, the first piece of advice I will give you is number one, practice. And we have a phrase in English that's practice makes perfect. And the more you practice things, the better you get. And the better you get, the more and more closer to perfection you become. So practice makes perfect. So if you want to become better in English, practice more, speak more, listen more, write more, read more, practice, practice, practice. If you want to be good at a sport, if you want to be good at a musical instrument, if you want to be good at photography, anything, practice. The more you practice, the better you will become. Okay, the second piece of advice for improving your mind, read more. It sounds very basic, but a lot of people don't read very much anymore. Or if they do read, it's kind of tabloid newspapers that are about celebrities and not very informative. So read more books, read more information, because the more you read, the more intelligent you become and the stronger your mind becomes. Okay, third piece of advice. And I'm going to recommend a website for you now, because this website is very good for giving you information about many different subjects. And if you're learning English, on each of the videos on this website there are many subtitles in every language, including English. And this website is called Ted.com, T-E-D.com. And this has many lectures from very intelligent people about a whole host of different subjects. So you can learn many things. Even if you watch one video a day, 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day, you can learn some very interesting things and again make your mind stronger. Okay, the fourth piece of advice, and this is my personal piece of advice, is stop watching television. And especially stop watching television with lots and lots of advertising. And if you're watching a film, every 10 minutes you have an advert and watch this, buy this, buy this, buy this, and it's just killing your brain cells. Yeah, it's making you buy shit you don't need, but by watching it you're wasting your time watching advertising that you could actually be learning something or doing something good or being entertained. So this piece of advice is stop watching television. Turn off the television. On the computer you're watching this, you have the whole world at your fingertips. Anything you can imagine you can find, and you don't have to have people trying to sell you stuff all the time. So stop watching television. Okay, the next piece of advice is about your memory and how to improve your memory. And I remember someone told me this, and it's a very good piece of advice for learning vocabulary. And I use it when I learn Czech. And this piece of advice is repetition. Repetition. So to do again and again and again. And basically, when you're learning vocabulary, your mind has a limit for when it starts remembering things. If you say one word and you will forget it 2 minutes later, but if you say something 16 times you will remember it. So if there's a new piece of vocabulary, you say I want to learn camera. If you don't know this piece of vocabulary, if you say camera, 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 it will go into your memory much better, and you'll be able to use it for future reference. Oh, my telephone is ringing. Who's ringing? It's my friend. I'll stop that. Okay, so repetition 16 times, and it's much better for remembering. And try and put it into different sentences. Okay, advice number 6. Ask questions. And you'll be amazed how many people don't ask questions. They're not inquisitive, they don't want to know much about the world around them. And very good piece of advice for making your mind stronger, becoming more intelligent, becoming a better person, a better version of you, is to ask questions about everything. When children are young, They ask why for everything. Why? Why this? Because. Why this? Because. Why this? And as adults, we lose this skill. We lose the skill to ask questions, or we get told, ask less questions. The best thing in your life is to ask as many questions as possible. Because when you ask questions, people can't fool you. People have to tell you the truth, because if you say why, and they can't give you the truth, you ask why again, they still can't give you the truth, you know that they're lying, and you can't trust these people. So always question everything. Even the basic things you believe in your life that you've not investigated yourself. Just question everything. Okay, number 7. Again, this is good advice for learning vocabulary. And this is to link words to images, or link words to pictures. And I use this when I'm learning Czech language. If I hear a new Czech word, I instantly link it to a picture that it sounds like in English. And so whenever I have to remember this word, I remember the image as well, and it comes back. It does mean that when I have a conversation, I have many strange pictures going through my head, which on one hand makes it very interesting, and it helps me memorize these things much easier. Okay, so put words to images. Okay, number 8 is something that people think they do a lot of, but actually really they don't, and that is to listen more. Okay, listen to what people are really saying. Listen to what people are talking about. Most people, when they have a conversation, are just waiting for the other person to finish so that they can begin talking their part. Sometimes it's good to just really listen to what people have to say. And I learned this from on the website Tedcom. There was a man giving a lecture, and he didn't talk for 17 years because he wanted to really listen to what people were saying. And he learned many valuable lessons from this, and listen. And people have great knowledge if you just listen to them. Okay, the next one we've got number 9. It's a very basic one, but open your eyes. And not open your eyes like I'm asleep and open my eyes, I'm awake. Open your eyes to what's around you. Every day in your life there are a million things that you take for granted, which means you don't really think about, you just expect it to be like this, that you don't see, that you don't notice. Like, open your eyes, like purposefully look for things that you wouldn't normally look at, and you'll be surprised how many new things are around you in your life. Okay, and the last piece of advice, number 10, for making your mind stronger and making your memory better, is be positive. And it is a very simple one, but this is the most important one in my mind. If you want to learn things, you have to be positive about it. You can't be negative, oh, I can't learn things, it's hard, my brain doesn't take it. No, tell yourself you can. I can learn things, I have a good memory, I want to learn more about life, I want to see a bigger picture, I want to see more beautiful things. Sometimes you see more ugly things, but this makes the picture bigger. The more ugly things you see, the more beautiful things you see. Your world expands and your world gets larger. So just be positive, be happy, do everything you can to try and learn, make your mind better, and this will improve your life, it will improve your world no end. It will be so much nicer. So, we shall finish there for today. So these are my 10 pieces of advice and 10 recommendations for improving your mind and improving your memory. Okay, I hope these are helpful, and try a few of them out, see what you think, and drop me a comment at the bottom. And if you haven't before, there's a subscribe button at the top, so press this, check it out, and then you'll get all the regular updates of new videos that I do as I do them. So, have a nice day everyone, enjoy learning English, and I shall speak to you in the next lesson. Okay, bye bye.